Hey guys, Riley Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at Killer Moth. Yes, so if you haven't watched a long video ago, it was called Creature Chaos's Joker figure. That was a video that basically I had a very strong opinion about that figure. So I went at Walmart today, and basically what happened was I was looking at the toy section like I usually do, and I found this. And if you don't know, I basically said in that video that I didn't want to take any more looks at the Creature Chaos's future things here. But apparently they came up with a Killer Moth figure, and I was really interested in seeing Man-Bat. Now, I have the little collector's thing that did come with it. Basically, I'll get into more of this later, but there is a picture of Man-Bat right there. So basically, that's a picture of Man-Bat, and Man-Bat is one of my favorite Batman villains, and basically, I wanted to find Man-Bat, and if that's what I said in the video, if I could, I was not going to take a look at any more of these future Creature Chaos's DC things, because I got bamboozled by the Joker figure, and I thought that if I keep buying these, maybe I'm gonna keep getting bamboozled, and I'm slowly going to decay and slowly die inside because I'm gonna keep getting bamboozled, and also I don't understand this freaking concept. By the way, watch that video, because stuff in this that I say probably won't make any sense, but please go check that video out if you haven't. Pretty good video. Anyway, but I was at Walmart and I was thinking of getting a really cool Joker figure, but it was out of my price range. It was $25 and I only had $15. But this was also the exact same price as the Joker figure. And I saw Killer Moth. I was like, okay, you know what? I said I wasn't going to get any more, but I have to get him now because Killer Moth is also one of my favorite Batman villains. Basically, if you have not seen Killer Moth, please go look him up on Wiki or whatever. But anyway, let's look at the packaging. It's basically the exact same thing as what we already got in that video. We got the first edition here, and it's also totally not a reason for me to keep the packaging. On the back here, you got a very nice picture of Killer Moth there, and you got Creature Chaos, and then you have what missions will you get, bullcrap that I hate so much. On the back here, you got the mystery accessories, and also another thing that also got me to buy this figure, not because it's Killer Moth, but when I hold the packaging, it was heavy. I was like, okay, I have to get this, because one, there's going to be pretty good accessories in here, if it's that, because I won't get freaking boozled again. Open up, and then you have the little drawers that the accessories come in. That one kind of broke, and also, here's the collector's card. Now, if you saw that video and you saw that I hated the collector's card, to be honest, I think this one's a little bit more better than the one we got, and I'm pretty sure that I threw that collector's card out. But another thing that is really stupid is this. They made a crease where Killer Moth is fighting Robin, but half of his wings are completely gone. So basically, you just have that. I'm pretty sure maybe they should have cut it off right here, and then just got rid of that. But nope, apparently not. We're done taking a look at the packaging. Let's move on to the actual figure. Okay, so here is Killer Moth. So he's basically the exact same size as the Joker. Let me bring him out. I still have him. So here he is. He's basically the exact same size as the Joker. But this one is superior. Superior to this garbage of a figure, that disappointing thing. But this one is way better, and I'll tell you why in a second. But I love Killer Moth, and I love that they kept the exact same colorations that he has in the comic books. Now, the classic Killer Moth comic books. And so you got the stripes. I love the coloration with the orange and the lime, the really lime green and the purple. They all mix together really well. Other than this figure, which is literally a Joker in a black tuxedo. Joker never wore a black tuxedo. He only wears a freaking purple outfit. How come you got this figure correct, but not this one? Explain yourself. Explain yourself, Creature Chaos. Explain yourself. You better comment on this video and say you better explain yourself, because god darn, I'm gonna disintegrate if you don't. Anyway, let's move on. So, details-wise, very, very, way better quality than the Joker. So, I don't know if you can see it because my lighting in here is absolute garbage. Speaking of things, I don't know if I mentioned this in my previous toy reviews or videos or whatever, but what I did find is that, well, not what I did find, but we are moving in 2 weeks. So, November 28th, that's when we're moving to a new house, new rooms, new basement, new toy review settings, whatever. So right now our basement is occupied by junk right now because we're moving, but since my toy review table has been occupied by boxes right now, I have to do toy reviews in my room. So hopefully this won't get too distracting, but hopefully you just gotta buckle up and deal with it for 2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks, okay? Just 2 weeks and you could just deal with it. But as I said before, let's move on. The details-wise, I love that he has his beautiful, very beautiful abs. I like that. And then you have his face there, which is kind of a reddish. And it's a reddish, it looks a little bit red. It looks orange, because I can't colorblind, apparently. But it's very nice, and then you have the little antennae, and then you have the Killer Mothman symbol, and then you have the orange stripes on the green pants. On the back here, you got the little wings that he has here, just like the comic book, and his wings can spin, but we'll get into that later. And you know what I just realized? Killer Moth THICC. Like, excuse me for 1 second. I'm gonna have to do this for a second. I'm gonna have to do this.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick, boy. That's a thick-ass boy! Damn!
Sorry about that. That's a dead meme. But come on. He's so thick. Anyway, let's move on. So, for articulation-wise, it is way superior than this figure. But, basically, the same kind of thing. With the head, there's no ball joint, but there is a actual swivel for this figure. But this Joker, what is that? That's not a swivel. That is a joint that wants to kill itself. That's a joint right there. See? I'm telling you guys, this figure is superior than the... Now I'm gonna have to do a stop motion of him kicking his ass. Anyway, but you got this, the head swivel, very nice. And what's also even more good quality, look at this. That right there is a ratchet joint in a freaking $10 figure. This one, bruh, what is that, man? This guy has a ratchet joint. Hold on, let me see if you can hear this for a second. Let me see if you can hear it. Now you may think that's just plastic, but that is an actual ratchet joint in a $10 figure. I'm telling you, superior in every way possible. So I didn't get bamboozled for this figure, and I'll get that in a second. But for the arms, you got the ratchet joint. And you have a rotation, which is a very nice rotation. And, oh, let me just, the wings kind of get in the way, but there is a way to fix that. And I'll get to that in a minute as well. Just hold on. And he has a bend at the elbow. He has a bend at the elbow. You know, it's kind of similar to the Joker, where the articulation is not the greatest, but for this guy is superior. And the elbow joint here, you know, no wrist, but he does have a swivel here, so that's pretty nice. And there's no waist swivel, but before I end it all, he has that ratchet joint is a little bit too tight. I mean, you could probably hear that, actually. Yeah, that's the ratchet joint. In this arm, it's not really clear, but this one, nice. But before I end it all, a beautiful spread. And you thought the Joker had a beautiful spread? Look at that. That is freaking superior. And you thought that this guy had a ball joint? Bruh. Like, my guy, Killer Moth, also be freaking sliding. Anyway, for the lights here, he can kick that far and move back that far. His leg's gonna get stuck on his thickness right there. And he has a thigh swivel here. And he does have a bend at the knee, and there's no thing. But posability on this guy, not too shabby. For the Joker here, I mean, the Joker is a little bit more simple. But Killer Moth I'm pretty sure that their budget went way further into this figure than this. Because everybody was like, oh, Joker, gotta get that figure. That Joker looks nice, okay? But then they realized that they got bamboozled with a freaking trading card that's cardboard. And also accessories that don't freaking make sense. But apparently, they're like, you know that kid on YouTube only has like 75 subscribers? I think that we should upgrade our figures to this. And he's definitely going to do a review on this. Come on, dude. This is superior. Superior in every way. But you want to make it what's even more superior? You know how he had garbage accessories? I mean, they weren't completely trash, but if you watch that video, you'll know that I have a high opinion of silver of this gun that he's holding right here. Everything else that he came with, freaking beautiful. It was, you need to watch that video, guys. Anyway, put him right there for now. But for accessories, he does come with a cocoon gun. Now, if you don't know what a cocoon gun is, he basically, because he is a moth, and they do cocoon stuff, I think. I don't know because I'm not a moth. I'm not a killer moth. But he can hold it in his hand, which is pretty nice. It's kind of hard to get it in there. I think the Joker can make his accessories go a little bit. There we go. But now, if you see here, his accessories are loose. Like, they're really loose in his hand, especially this one. But this one's also kind of loose. But Killer Moth here, very, like, listen to the sound of the Joker, what he makes. Killer Moth. Staying in there very nicely. And it's also a very lighter shade of orange. Very nice. And also, it is very good quality. It's very nice detailed. A little bit more detailed than the trash that I got from last time. But put the gun over there. And he does come with a money bag. It doesn't really look like a money. It's just a hunk of Chinese garbage. But, I mean, there is some money coming out of there. And it can also fit in his hand as well. Basically, all these accessories can fit in his hand. So you can have the cocoon gun with him holding the money bag. And he can be like, bruh, you ain't come and get me. Oh, really, man? Shoot and dead. But, sorry. But money bag, very nice. Also fits in his hand very well. And also kind of drags his hand down a little bit. But that ratchet joint, can take it all in. But there's another accessory, and I'm pretty sure that I just got a freaking rare one, boy! Got a rare one! Look at that rare. If you don't know what I'm saying, check out that video of this figure, and I talked a lot about this freaking rating system. On the side here, you got the THICC, you got the Hydro Translucent, you got the freaking titanium, you got the freaking strength, and then you got the rare and super rare. Look at this. It's kind of hard to see, but look, that Batarang is the same color as the rare. So I got a freaking rare, boy! I just got a rare freaking thing. I never thought I was gonna get a rare in my entire life, but look at this. He can also hold the Batarang. Freaking god tier. And I guess you can count this as accessory, but you can actually take off the wings. So it's just a little hole, and it plugs into the hole in his back. But I like to keep it on because I'm not a freaking degenerate. But you got the silver on there, and you got the little wings right there. And I guess you can count this as an accessory, but like I said before, I'm not a degenerate. Anyway, but very nice, very nice. You got the abs right there. Very nice. Killer Moth, superior. Ooh. I want to see if this works. Okay, that's just stupid. I'm not doing that ever again. So, yes, guys, I love this figure way better than the Joker figure. So now, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to have to eat my dinner now. So until then, I'll see you guys later. So bye guys.